Hi, this is Dave Ramaswamy with Allied Venture, and today I want to talk about why the country of Uruguay offers very attractive opportunities for foreign agribusiness investors, especially those from India, people who want to set up contract farming operations and/or food processing facilities. First, a geography lesson. Uruguay is located on the continent of South America, sandwiched between Brazil and Argentina. Even though it appears small on the map, it's actually bigger in land area than Switzerland, Denmark, Belgium, Netherlands, and Luxembourg combined. It only appears small in relation to its very large neighbors, Brazil, which is bigger than the continental United States and 2.5 times the size of India, and Argentina, which is almost the size of India. So let's run through the reasons why it's very attractive. Reason number one, there's absolutely no restrictions on foreign farmland ownership. In fact, 30% of all land in the country is owned by foreigners, mostly Argentinians and Brazilians, though Europeans and Americans as well have been buying land. The country's land area is 3.5 times the size of the state of Punjab and only 10% less than the land area of Gujarat or Karnataka. Why have people been flocking to buy here? There exists a huge price arbitrage between land in Uruguay and land in Brazil and Argentina, at least 100% differential, which is already very large in comparison to what exists in the United States and Europe. So it's a very bargain opportunity. And so over the last 8 years, people have been running to buy land here, and the land under cultivation has been skyrocketing. Reason number two, the land titles for farmland are absolutely clear. Each inch of the country is mapped via satellite, and all land records are publicly accessible via database. CONIAT is a Uruguayan soil classification and fertility system, and each land piece in the country is classified that way, which gives peace of mind to any buyers of farmland. The other related reason is the population density in the country is very low. Outside of the main cities in the southern part of the country, where population density is between 25 and 50 per square kilometer, in much of the country the density is actually less than 5 people per square kilometer. And going forward over the next 40 years, the population in Uruguay, amazingly, is going to be very stable at 3.5 million. This is unlike countries in Africa where people are considering foreign investment and where the population will double or triple in the next 40 years. And in contrast to what's going on in India as well. The land area available for agriculture is extremely abundant, and only 1/9 of all potential land is being utilized. So 1 million hectares are under cultivation. But going forward, there's potential to bring 3 more million very high aptitude land under cultivation, and 1 to 1.5 million hectares are going to be planted over the next 8 to 10 years. And the land availability per capita is 17 times that of India. Number 4, Uruguay has almost ideal weather for farming. The annual temperature ranges from 25 degrees Celsius to 10 degrees Celsius with very good soils, so there's very high productivity. The productivity in Uruguay for soy, which is the example given here, is catching up fast to what exists in Argentina and Brazil. Soy wasn't really planted in Uruguay before 8 years ago, so it's catching up fast. And now the levels are 2.5 times the yield of that in India. And if you look at other crops, the yield for wheat is about 10 to 20% higher than India. For corn, it's about 2.5 times, and for rice, it's 2 to 3 times what exists in India. And because advanced farm technology is utilized in operations. Reason number 5, the country is a freshwater paradise, crisscrossed by a variety of rivers, streams, and lakes. Punjab is, of course, the land of 5 rivers, but Uruguay, a country 3 times the size of Punjab, is crisscrossed by 28 rivers. And the Rio Negro is a big one, bisecting the country, and the Rio Uruguay lies across the border with Argentina. And the country, especially the northern part, sits on top of the Guarani Aquifer, which is the world's biggest freshwater resource, and with enough fresh water for 200 years. And the country receives abundant rainfall, so there's no use of pumps. So total actual renewable water resources is about 20 times per capita as much as India. And annual rainfall is about 1400 millimeters. Uruguay is a peaceful country that loves Gandhi. In fact, one of the key seaside streets in the city Montevideo is named after him, Ramla Gandhi. And it's a country that Gandhi would love right back. There's absolutely no conflict, social conflict, ethnic conflict, religious conflict, no wars, no terrorism. Very peaceful country, ranked very high in the Global Peace Index, ahead of the United States, Spain, France, and India. Number 7, the country has first world human development indicators. This is a picture of Tata Consultancy Services, which has an office in Montevideo. It's located here because of the country's highly skilled workforce, not just in IT, but in agriculture as well. And the average life expectancy is 76 years and 98% literacy rate. And here is Uruguay compared with its neighbors Brazil, Argentina, and the country of Paraguay, and with India as well across indicators: democracy, corruption, human development, literacy rates, and environmental sustainability. And it comes out best across all these indicators among the countries listed here. Reason number 8, Uruguayan constitution prohibits discrimination between foreign investors and local investors. And the country has signed bilateral investment protection agreements with the United States, India, and 25 other countries. And the U.S. Department of Commerce ranks it a very safe country for investors. Reason number 9, there are absolutely no restrictions on capital flows. You can bring in as much money as you want into the country, take as much money out in the form of profits, dividends, and capital gains. This is the World Trade Center in Montevideo, and the country is open for business and has a comfort level dealing with foreigners. The country offers a very good banking infrastructure. All the big banks in the world have offices here, like Citibank, HSBC, Banco Itaú from Brazil. And the country offers a sound legal system which respects property rights and contracts. Uruguay, to summarize, is a country that offers very good value for money. It offers investors the benefits of Mauritius in terms of company formation, tax benefits, legal framework, a qualified workforce with preferential access to the Mercosur market of 2 trillion GDP and 250 million people. It offers banking secrecy like Switzerland with Swiss social and political stability, and it has a New Zealand style economy with opportunities in agriculture, dairy, and forestry. Overall, the outlook for agribusiness in Uruguay is very bullish, and we welcome your inquiries and interests. We are at your service.